Thank you for joining me on exercise 2b. I'm looking at question 1, part B. For each quadratic function, determine the equation of the axis of symmetry, the vertex, state its concavity, domain and range. Well, we've got the equation y equals 10 plus 3x minus x squared. I'm going to place the negative x squared first, 3x second, 10. Now, if you saw question 1a, I used completing the square. For this method, I'm going to sketch the graph and then answer the questions from the sketch. And to sketch the graph, I'll find the turning point first. The turning point is found when x equals negative b over 2a. So let's say that a equals negative 1, b equals 3, c equals 10. So it's going to turn at x equals negative 3 over 2 times negative 1, which is 3 over 2, or 1.5. Now, to find the y value, you have to substitute that 1.5 into the equation. So negative 1.5 squared plus 3 times 1.5 plus 10. So it's negative 2.25 plus 3, 4.5 plus 10. So we've got 2.25 plus 4.45. So we've got, is it 2.25 positive plus 10? So we've got the vertex, that's part B. We've already got the turning point at 1.5, 12.25. Now that is the vertex. Let's find the y-intercept. Y-intercept happens when x equals 0, or it's constant on the end, and so you would get y equals 0 plus 0 plus 10. So it crosses the y-axis at 10 on the y-axis. And we don't need this next piece of information, but let's do it anyway. And that's the x-intercept. And that happens when x equals negative b. When that happens when, I'll just change that. On the x-intercept happens when y equals 0. So we've got 0 equals negative x squared plus 3x. Now this part is not necessary, but to sketch the graph I'll do it. And it is x equals negative b plus or minus b squared, 9, minus 4ac. So it's like plus 49. That's all over 2a, all over negative 2. So that is at negative 3 plus and minus the square root of 49, which is 7. Therefore, it's at negative 3 minus 7 is negative 10 over negative 2. That's 5. And plus negative 3 plus 7 is 4. 4 over negative 2 and negative 2. Now let's sketch this, and let me sketch it so that I've got it on the screen here, and I'll put the y-axis here, and I'll put the x-axis here, and let's plot these points now. Let's put 10, 20 like this. And let's go to 5, so 5, 10, negative 5. So let's put these points, 1.5 and 12.25. So 12.25, there's 12.25, 1.5 is about here. And the y-axis is at 10. There's 10. The x-axis is at -2. And +5. And there we can see the parabola looks like this. And the axis of symmetry happens at x equals 1.5 line. So the answers of these questions are, what is the equation of the axis of symmetry? So part 1, the axis of symmetry is the x equals 1.5 line. Part 2, what is the vertex? And the vertex is at the turning point, which is 1.5, 12.5, 12.25, that's this point here. And its concavity, you can see that it's concave down. It has a maximum. Value of y equals 12.25. We won't ask for the maximum value. And finally, it asks for the domain and range. Well, the domain can I get rid of that? The domain is all real values, and the range is all y values less than or equal to that maximum value, which is 12.25. So the range, the highest value, the biggest value is 12.25, and the graph is underneath that value. So sketching the graph, we looked at the turning point, x equals -b/2a, the y-intercept when x equals 0, the x-intercept when y equals 0, graphed those positions, and then we could answer the questions. So I hope this has helped. Until next time, stay happy.